So I was sitting around yesterday thinking, why do other tracks want to take a bite out of Williams Grove Speedway? I discussed it on today's edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9. There has been a lot of chatter surrounding Selinsgrove Speedway and the newly formed SCD management group taking over the reins of the facility in a multi-year deal. I talked to the group for a story on SprintCarUnlimited.com, and they seem passionate, hopeful, and ready to get to work in an effort to bring the Snyder County Oval back to respectability. The one red flag, running 410 sprints in their April 11th season opener against Williams Grove Speedway and possibly other times during the season. This comes on the heels of Port Royal Speedway extending the Bob Weicker Memorial to include Friday night and running head-to-head against Williams Grove over the Memorial Day weekend. This seems like a growing trend, but it's been tried before. In the 1980s, Hagerstown Speedway lured heavy hitters Doug Wolfgang, Keith Kaufman, and others away from Williams Grove. It survived for a while, but ultimately, the big dog won. Back to Selinsgrove. I get that some drivers are pushing other tracks to run dates against Williams Grove. There are complaints about the racing at times, and some fans and drivers have a tendency to voice their displeasure. But it's still the Grove, and this track has the reputation and the resources to outlast everyone in this area. Look, I get that Williams Grove has issues at times, but it's still one of the top racetracks in the country. This just seems like a dicey move for Selinsgrove, especially with the new management team being in its infancy stage and still getting their feet wet in the promotional game. There is no reason to make enemies during this process. And I can tell you that the management team at Williams Grove, they're getting sick of these swipes. I hope the SCD management team can make a go of it at Selinsgrove and turn things around. But a better play might be to ease into this process, learn the ropes, build on their program, and not alienate some of the racetracks that can possibly help them out in the future. Just saying. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9, and we'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned.